Priya. Good morning. Hi, lady. Hi. Good morning, everybody. It's Brittany at Big Cat Rescue. This is Priya. Hi. What you talking about? Good morning. What are you saying? Good morning, Karen. Hi. Hey, Deb. It's your girl. Morning, Deb. This is Priya Tiger at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. She has so much to say. Well, there's finally a chuff. I've only been getting mooed at for a few minutes. Good morning, Patty. So I thought we would talk to some tigers today. Good morning, Rachel. Good morning, Lisa. You gonna go swimming? Yep. Gotta keep that one paw dry though. Good morning, Cindy. Just hanging out with Priya while she waits on breakfast. You're gonna try to splash, aren't you? I know, I should not hold the camera this close. Hi, Linda. Good morning. Good morning, Mirza. Just hanging with Priya before breakfast. Good, Deb. I figured it'd be fun. Yesterday we saw lots of cougars and leopards, and then our caracals and some savannas and servals, and no tigers. So today we're going to talk to some tigers. Hello, Phoenix. Oh, thank you to whoever donated privately. Priya, you got donation. Oh gosh. I am asking to get soaked, by the way. Oh my goodness sakes. Good morning, Laurel. Yes, Nicole, Priya is definitely probably our most talkative cat on property at this point. When she wants you to, you can hear her from all the way across the sanctuary. Good morning, Mary. This is Priya Tiger. Thank you for posting her link, Deb. You guys can learn her story on her bio page. Are you being so silly? I'm not sure what she's watching other than the fact that what she's looking at is Tiger Lake. Probably waiting to see those feeding carts come her direction. Are you being silly? Morning, Lori. Yes. So her and Zabu both have had this thing where when they get in the water like that, they always try to keep one foot dry. I call it her launch foot. The foot she takes off the side and then just launches out at people, and I got lucky there. Of course, at some point she'll probably turn around and shake her tail at me, and that's usually what gets you the most wet. Are you all done now? You done now? And there's the foot. You gonna flip the tail at me? It's Amanda barking at the keepers in the background that went out to close her lockouts this morning. It's really cute. Priya and Andre were mooing at each other from across the way last, I think it was yesterday afternoon. It was pretty cute. You being silly? You are something else. Good morning, Kathy. Are you done with us? Is that what's happening? If she is, we will go say hi to Kali. I figured we'd try to see Kali and Gabby. Are you done with us? Karen, actually she doesn't. There is a little tunnel there, but while they've been on vacation, we've been doing a lot of maintenance in their enclosure, Cam and Zabu. It seems like we have to mow it every couple of days. Yep, I think you're done with us, aren't you? One last hello. She's like, did you bring the food? Did the food come with you? Hi. All right, silly. Getting your steps in before breakfast. I don't blame ya. So she's gonna go back to the pool. Nope, just a drive-by. All right, let's go see what Kali is up to. Good, Megan. I'm gonna try to just see tigers this morning. There's my girl. There's my big girl. Get in through the gates here. Sorry about that. Things clipped behind me. Hi, lady. This is Kali Tiger. Good morning, Kathy. Hi. Hi, baby girl. No, you're such a big girl. Morning, Barb. Spending our morning with Kali. I know. Mary, I don't know if I'll get up that far this morning. I still don't have a golf cart that's working. So I'm on foot, and there at the front of the sanctuary, I'm still kind of near Outback. And I was just gonna focus on tigers today, but I am keeping those two in mind. They're close to each other, so maybe tomorrow morning. I've been lucky lately. We've actually had quite a few keepers that have been coming in to feed in the mornings, so I haven't had to get utilized as much. And that means I can go live for you guys. All right, where are you going? Somebody asked if Rebecca still volunteers here. Absolutely. I fed with her on Sunday morning, and we did the keeper tour together. Roll. Yeah. I know. Good morning, Lee. Other than tigers, the other cat that is closest to me is maybe the cougar cubs, which aren't cubs. They're over 12 now, but still see Priya in the background and Miss Kali here. Oh, she might be done with us too. She's like, you didn't bring the food. Good morning, Beth Ann. Just missed Priya showing off in her pool. And Kali wants attention, but she's playing hard to get. What are you doing over there? Do I have to chase you again? I think I've shown you guys this before, but there's Priya talking to Kali. But if you look at all the scratch marks on the side of Kali's den, you've done a number on this. This den used to be Priya's enclosure, and Kali moved in and decided to make sure it was all hers, so that's why she's being so rubby. Cats have glands all over them, but especially in their face and their feet, and that is how they mark their territory. Morning, Sonia. Morning, Sharon. Yep, this is Kali Tiger. You playing hard to get this morning? It was Sharon that just went by doing morning meds. I know. Alright. Kelly, you're only seeing a portion of their enclosures. You can learn about how our cage structures are set up at bigcatrescue.org/cages. She has multiple sections, all connected by little tunnel systems that you see there. We build it that way so that they're able to shift the cats around if we were to need to do any kind of maintenance. We can just shift them into a different area and close the lockout doors or guillotine doors. Yeah. See, you guys all have places way bigger than my house. My husband and I live in about 900 square feet. Yeah. So beautiful in the morning, girl. Yeah, actually, Priya is very, very loud. Her and Gabby both are really, really talkative. And you know who I thought I might actually get a good glimpse at is Keisha. Are you done with us, lady? Yeah. So let me see. Let me see if we can see Keisha. All right, we'll eat breakfast in a minute. She was just visible, but she's faster than you might think. Sorry, fumbling with the gate again. There we go. Kelly, we have one male lion named Cameron. You can watch him right now. He's out on our 2.5 acre vacation rotation, and there's an explore.org camera out there. So go to bigcatrescue.org/cams, and then, oh, there she is. And then you are able to watch him and Zabu. Hi, lady. This is Keisha. Hi, sweet girl. Can I get a chuff? Me a chuff? Did you eat breakfast? So a couple months ago, we believe Keisha suffered a stroke. She kind of started to have a really massive head tilt and was walking very strangely and scared us to death, but she's actually done really, really well for the last couple months. She's still eating off and on. She has good days and bad, but she's walking a lot better. That's Gabby calling. And everybody always wants to know why Keisha doesn't have a tail. Sorry, I want you to hear Gabby. Hi. Baby girl. I know. Good morning, Danielle. Okay, I think Gabby's done, but I love hearing Gabby call. Nope, she's still going. But Keisha here. Oh, you gonna get up? Oh, she's gonna turn away. I love when you do that. You always do that. So anyway, Keisha's previous home was a terrible place. And she was actually housed next door to lions and had a shared wall. So we believe that the lions took her tail as well as her half of her ear, and then some of her stripes on her back leg don't match up either. So she's had a rough one. It's rough go for Miss Keish. Nope, didn't get a chuff from her today, but you're usually pretty lucky to get a chuff from Keisha because she's just as feisty as Amanda, can be just as unpredictable. Yeah, we hung out with Nikita yesterday morning, so I was trying to change it up for you guys a little bit today. Being a good girl. So she sounds like she just took her medicine and probably ate a little bit of food. All right, you want us to go? We can go see Gabby. See what Gabby was chatting about over here. Yeah, Patsy, Keisha came in with her mother, Kemba, who barely lasted 6 months here. She was so far gone. And Zeus, who we just recently lost also, I believe in June, so just a couple months ago. And then almost immediately after we lost Zeus is when we thought we were going to lose Keisha. But she's still hanging with us, and we feel very lucky about that. Let's go see this Gabby girl. What's this Gabby girl talking about? Hi. Hi, lady. Hi, good morning, my love. Hi. Your sweetest little girl. Her name's actually Gabrielle, but we do call her Gabby, and she lives up to the name. She's very chatty. Very chatty lady. Her and Priya both had a real rough go when they came here. Priya and Gabby were used for the cub petting industry to pump out fresh cubs. So their babies were taken from them almost immediately and used as photo props and pay-to-play schemes. And both of them suffered a lot physically. Yeah, Gabby had mammary cancer that was removed a few months ago. And we were pretty worried about her. And Priya, when she came in, she was a completely different cat. She had about a 20-pound infection in her uterus. What are you doing? That Dr. Justin was able to remove, and she fought for her life for a couple months fighting a nasty infection. And yeah, Gabby has an awesome shirt on catrescue.biz. The keepers lovingly have been nicknaming her Pocket Tiger because she's so little. I think she's one of our smallest. Keisha might actually be the smallest, but that's also because she's so skinny. Yeah. But we call her the Pocket Tiger. And artist Jessica Marks made an amazing rendition of her where it looks like she's popping out of a little pocket on a t-shirt. So you can go to catrescue.biz and search for Gabby or Pocket Tiger and you should see them. You gonna lay down? And she's gonna lay down where we can't see her face. That's okay, I love her back. So those, a lot of people don't know, those white spots on the back of their ears are called flashes. It's something that they would use in the wild in order to confuse predators that might be sneaking up behind them, thinking that they're eyes. There goes the keepers, so lockouts must be done. Oh, and it's also a way for them to communicate with their young. So if the babies can see the flashes, they usually know that they're good to go and they can feel safe, but if the flashes disappear, they usually also need to run and hide. Pretty amazing. In the wild, the tigers would raise their young for 2 to 3 years before they would basically kick them out and tell them to go start their own life and get their own territory. That's why the cub petting industry is so horrible. They take the babies almost immediately. The mothers cry out for them. They want to raise them. They want to do what they're naturally supposed to do. And when they don't find them, they are ready to breed again. So it makes it real easy for people to make a ton of money. Yeah. All right, silly. You're just going to turn your back on us. Just gonna turn your back on us. I know. Yeah, she's like, no. All right, sweet lady. I do love, she lays here pretty much all day long, and she has this gorgeous view of our lake. And she has 2 swimming pools. And she's got a ton of space, but she just loves to lay there and just watch everything happen. So that's the other saddest part about seeing them in captivity is in the wild they would roam hundreds of square miles a day. There's Keisha up moving again. So in captivity we have to work really, really hard to keep them from getting bored to tears. So that's why they have lots of platforms, they have lots of permanent toys that are supposedly indestructible, but we do have to rotate those out a lot because they're tigers, so they can definitely put a hurting on some of those toys. And then we do daily enrichment like popsicles and spice bags and perfume tubes. So let's see. Kind of out of tigers. Unless I walk all the way up front to Seth, but let's see. Should be some cougars hanging out somewhere. Here's some cougars. Are you eating grass? So we refer to these guys as cougar cubs, but they are at least 12 years old at this point. This is Aries, Orion, and Artemis share an enclosure here. Hi. Hi. Hi, sweetness. Yeah. Are you just eating mouthfuls of grass? What are you doing over here? Hi. Hi, big boy. You just eating grass? It's really funny. We separate these guys in the morning by closing their doors here, and the easiest way to get Orion and Aries to separate and move is to pull a clump of grass out of the ground and they will follow it. They just love it. What are you doing? Hi. Hi, gorgeous. Where's sister? Looks like got last one's way over there. What you doing, Rotten? Hi. So this is Aries. Orion's the one you were just looking at. Aries has that really intense purr. He's also the naughty one that tries to rip doors off of You can see how they're constructed. He'll use his teeth or his paws to pull them. So they have 4 lockouts, but only 2 are functioning right now because he has been naughty. Yes, I see questions about all of our merchandise. We sell a lot of hoodies, we sell a lot of long sleeve t-shirts, we sell lots of t-shirts and tank tops, tote bags, book bags. We have 3 different shops. You can go to bigcatrescue.biz. That's our main gift shop. A lot of that stuff we sell on site as well. You can shop our Amazon store, which has a lot of really creative, like one-of-a-kind art pieces from quite a few of our amazing followers. That is amazon.com/bigcatrescue. And then Carol also has a really unique, awesome store called catrescue.biz. And the proceeds from that site actually go towards legislative efforts. So it's like us trying to pass our Big Cat Public Safety Act. Hi. So these guys are pacey this morning because they're ready for breakfast. So that's Aries. Like I said, Orion was behind me. Let's go say hi to Artemis real quick. Yeah. So I think I saw somebody ask, how do you tell them apart? Well, that's a really important thing that the keepers have to learn, or they aren't able to be signed off to work with the cougars. Because in an sorry, I'm getting all tangled. In an emergency, you've got to know which cat you're referring to. Catrescue.biz, B-I-Z. Hi, what are you doing? What are you doing? Now the way that I can tell them apart is that Artemis is much smaller. She is a little bit smaller of a face. She also makes really unique sounds, little chirps and little purrs. This is Artemis. And then Aries is the biggest. He also has a speckled nose. He's got kind of a bigger, droopier belly. We call him Buddha belly. Me and Marie always have called him that. I think a lot of people call him Buddha. Are you purring? Oh my goodness. And then Orion actually has a longer, more elongated face. What are you doing? Yeah, I go live first thing in the morning and it's prior to breakfast, because the moment these cats eat breakfast, they immediately take a bath and then they sleep for like 20 hours. So you can't really do much of a walkabout later in the day, generally, especially in the summer when it's really hot. So this is when they're the most active. I know. That's also how you can tell Artemis. I've never had either of the 2 boys hiss at me, but she certainly will. She certainly will. Nice. I know. Yep, we thaw out about 500 pounds of food a day here. And people are always like, oh, why do they eat grass, or you're not feeding them? Well, I don't know if you realize, but cats really do love to eat grass. They literally sell it in pet stores for you to grow it yourself for your own domestic cats. These guys are just lucky that the certain types of sawgrasses that they really like grows freely around them. Raisa loves it. What are you doing? And any other time of the day, you won't really see our cats pacing. I know, but they do in the morning because it's breakfast time. Everybody's excited. They get fed once a day, first thing in the morning. If they're on medication or they're a bit of a pickier eater, usually due to age, then we will also feed them. I know, baby. We'll also feed them throughout the day or in the afternoon with their second dose of medicine. And we log everything that happens with these guys, so if we do notice anything strange or just not their norm, it gets documented. And our veterinarians get emailed immediately anytime we add something to their logs. Ryan got settled on his platform, so let's go talk to him again for a minute. Yeah, probably the other easiest way for me to tell in the morning from a distance with these guys is by the sounds they make. They all have really unique sounds. Cougars are the largest cat that can still purr. Anything above that is more of a sawing noise or a roar. They can all hiss. Thank you for joining us, Sonia. Good morning, Mama Becky. What are you doing? Everybody's very excited for breakfast. And like I said, if you've got one of them pulling on the wire with their teeth, you know it's Aries. This is Orion, though. So if you guys are just joining, we started out with Priya, who went for a swim. And we also saw Kali and Keisha and Gabby. And we came down to see Aries, Orion, and Artemis. Everybody's so pacey over here. It's pretty normal. And as you can see, these three are separated for feeding, and we separate them for enrichment as well. Cats are solitary by nature, so they don't technically want to share space. These guys are siblings. Their mother was shot by a hunter when they were very, very small. When they came here, they still had blue eyes and spots. So that's why we still refer to them as the cubs, even though they're over 12. But they've been able to live together. Hi. I have seen Mack mentioned about 30 times, so why don't we go finish up over there. We did see him yesterday, but we're approaching his 22nd birthday. Every day is just precious with these cats, especially the older they get. But even when they're not old, I mean, Nabisco is one of our youngest cats on property, and he likes to scare us all the time, so. All right, so you know we can't pass in there without saying hi to Maya, and we'll try to see Raisa, and then we'll end with Mack today. If you missed it, my golf cart, I came back Monday after being gone last week, and my golf cart doesn't work, so not sure what happened there, but hopefully I'll have one again soon so that I can see a request and be able to quickly go to the opposite side of the sanctuary, but I can't do that right now. Be a lot of boring walking for you guys. Oh, hey, Jessica Marks. Hi, Maya. Jessica, I did send you an email. I don't know if you saw it. I was gonna send you a messenger if I didn't hear from you soon. Hi, Maya. This is Maya Cougar. She came to us last December from Ohio. Sweet girl. Yeah, no problem, Jessica. I just wanted to make sure you saw it or that I was sending it to the right person. You're being so quiet. Usually Maya has a really, really beautiful purr as well. I also love, she's got that traditional cougar scream when she eats food sometimes. It's just the cutest thing. Yeah, a good majority of the big cats have the flashes. Hers are a little more muted. They're not as pronounced as some of the tigers. Oh, sweet girl. Sweet girl. Yep, in the wild these guys would live to be about 10 to 12, but here they tend to live almost double that, but they also get vet care and a really healthy diet. They're fed every single day, where in the wild, a lot of times they eat once a week. And they eat a lot in one sitting. A tiger can eat up to 90 pounds in one sitting. Nope, we're a no-touch facility. We are a GFAS accredited sanctuary. That's the Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries. They hold us to a very high standard. You should only support GFAS accredited sanctuaries. We don't do any buying, selling, trading, touching, or breeding any of our cats. A lot of people always say, well, if these cats were pets, they were used to being pet. Well, to be honest, a lot of them didn't actually enjoy being pet. So they would bite or scratch or run away, and that's what ended up making them bad pets, and people would get rid of them. Hi. I know, sometimes you're so sneaky. Sometimes you're so sneaky. Yep, for some of our much older residents that have trouble grooming, if they qualify for it, let's go say hi to Raisa real quick, and it doesn't stress them out, we use retractable scratchers. And that's mainly just to help get rid of any kind of matting that might develop on them. But it's not really for cosmetic issues. It's only if the mats are gonna pinch the skin or cause any issues. Raisa, where are you going? Raisa's one of our oldest cats here. She does not allow a scratcher. Hi. Hi, lady. Good morning. I know. I know. What are you doing? Were you going for a walk? Are you going for a walk? So noisy. She just got her medicine. Yep, one of our oldest residents. She does not allow you to groom her. Lucky for us, Mack does allow Matt to help him. He can spray him down with water. He can use the scratchers and brushes in order to... Hi, what are you doing? You peeing? Hi. They all wanted to say hi to you before they saw Mack. I know, it's a private moment when you're pattying. All right, we'll let her do that. We'll go see Mack, he's laying there. I know, it's so noisy. Let me double check. Raisa is 22 or possibly 23. Sorry, I'm really bad at remembering their exact dates. You can read her bio, or if somebody can post that for me, that would be great. Mack will be 22 next month. I believe Raisa's around the same age, maybe slightly older. She also was declawed at her previous home. Hi, Mack. Hi. Which when they get older and they don't have claws, then they definitely can't help groom themselves. Hello, Nora. Good morning. This is Mack. Hi. You gonna talk? A little bit. Hi. Handsome. He always lays in the same spot every morning. Same spot every morning. Yeah, Becky, I believe she's 22 or 23. Yeah, she's one of our oldest. Yep, 1995, that's what I thought. We have just under 70 cats here, so it gets a little hard to remember exact dates, and the few times I've guesstimated and been wrong, I never stop hearing about it, so so it'd be easier for you guys to look it up. And you can always read about every single cat here and the path that they took to get here at bigcatrescue.org/catbio. Yep, the cats are able to actually use their claws to get rid of some of the neck mats that they might get. They'll lick their paws, they rub their feet onto their neck, and if they have nails, sometimes their nails can hook out some of the mats that develop. But when they don't have claws, they can't do that. Yeah, I know. You're putting those feet out. This is Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. What do you have to do this? This looks like a dream. Well, I was a volunteer here for 3 years, and then Carol did offer me a job to help build the Amazon store, our online sales, and help with social media. So currently I'm running the Instagram account, so definitely check us out on Instagram. We are Big Cat Rescue, and our logo is our profile picture. You can go to bigcatrescue.org/get-involved. All the animal care here is done by volunteers. So if you see people actually working with the animals, it's volunteers. Or interns. We do 3-month internships as well. If you're a paid staff member, then everything you're doing that you're actually being paid for is behind a computer or behind a desk or the outreach. None of the animal care. Being a good boy today. I know. Thanks, Karen. Yeah, I've been working hard on our Instagram. We've always built up our Facebook, but we're really trying to do a lot of fun, exclusive stuff on Instagram stories, IGTV. We also have a really prominent YouTube channel run by Afton. That's bigcattv.com. Yeah, Christine, that's still Afton. She is our main videographer and producer, so all those amazing videos that you see, typically she posts every Tuesday and Friday. I know, that's Afton, huh? Looking sleepy, sir. So Matt is able to come in every single weekend and is able to hose him down with a shampoo that our vet recommended, and then he can allow him to use like the scratchers to pull out any mats. So that's why he looks so much better than Raisa. Raisa does not allow it. She does not at all appreciate sticks or anything long and skinny or being touched in any way, shape, or form, even if it's to give her food. So, oh, there we go. See, just time to relax. This is Mack Cougar. Sweet boy. He's gonna turn 22. You can roll away. Oh, sweet boy. He'll be 22 at the beginning of September. He's got severe arthritis, so he does get medication every morning and every evening to help with pain management. He's so sweet. But I'd love to ask you guys all a huge favor this week. If you don't enjoy seeing these cats in cages, which we do not, please go to bigcatact.com and make the call of the wild for any and all of the cats that you saw today. Like I said, if you're just joining, we did start out with Priya. We saw Kali, Keisha, Gabby, Aries, Orion, Artemis, and then Maya, Raisa, and Mack. Yeah. No, Mack and Mickey were not related. Mickey's story was probably one of the saddest stories I ever saw. It was before I moved here from Ohio to get involved. I remember watching Mickey's story on YouTube, and I just cried and cried and cried. It was horrible. These guys have been through a lot, so if you can make the call of the wild for them, we'd really appreciate it. I know, Patsy, yeah. The call of the wild is for U.S. only. The U.S. has a huge problem with captive big cats. I know. Yeah, and if you guys missed any of this feed from today, it always automatically posts on our Facebook page. We also have a Wildcat Walkabout show channel on Facebook, and all of our live feeds and Carol's daily briefings post on there. I usually check that at the end of every day to make sure I didn't miss anything. And last thing I'll say is thank you guys all so much for joining. Thank you to those that donated today. Thank you to everybody who shared this feed. Sharing our live feeds with your friends and family really helps us reach new audiences. And if I missed any questions at all, I will reach out to you in the comments when I get back to my desk. So, oh, sorry Marlene, I'm getting ready to sign off, but make sure you watch from the beginning. So thank you guys so much. I hope you have a great day and a great week. And I will hopefully see you all again very soon. Say bye, Mack. No? All right, no talking today. All right, bye everybody.